Gather around, everyone! We're just a short time away from Raising Kanan Season 5, the final season. And I don't know about you, but I'm beyond curious about what's coming next. Right after Raising Kanan wraps, we'll transition to Power Origins, where we'll get a glimpse into the younger years of Tommy and Ghost. That alone makes the finale of Raising Kanan extremely important. So today, we're diving into what could happen in the final season. Will Kanan really kill Rock? What favor will Breeze do for Kanan? Who will Unique target next? And most importantly, when will we finally watch this epic conclusion? Let's break it all down. And trust me, the twists might shake the entire Power universe. What to expect in Season 5, Episode 1. The Season 4 finale left us all stunned. Kanan believed Rock was responsible for Fame and Crystal's deaths, and went to confront his own mother, ready to kill her. But even though Rock didn't commit the crime, she stayed calm, almost daring Kanan to act. Honestly, if I were accused of something I didn't do, I'd be panicking. Rock's cold-blooded composure made it almost impossible for Kanan to pull the trigger. The finale ended with a gunshot, but did Kanan actually shoot her? I don't think so. Rock's demeanor and words prove her innocence. Most likely, Kanan fired a warning shot, sending a clear message: stay away. From the very first episode of Season 5, it's clear. Rock and Kanan's bond is shattered. The fallout with Jukebox. Another casualty of Kanan's shift is Jukebox. During Kanan's confrontation with Rock, Jukebox sided with her. Kanan warned her, "If you're not with me, you're against me." It's likely that Jukebox also helped Marvin protect Rock, meaning Kanan and Jukebox's relationship is done for. Honestly, they were never truly close. Their bond was mostly strategic, and when Jukebox tried to kill Tariq, Kanan didn't hesitate, even though she was family. Expect tension to explode between Kanan and Jukebox in Season 5. Who's on Kanan's side now? Enter Breeze, who made a dramatic debut in the Season 4 finale. Both Kanan and Breeze are ambitious, laser-focused on success. Their partnership could be unshakable, and it might start with a crucial favor. Here's the theory. Breeze learns from Snaps and Pop that Pop killed Crystal. Breeze could reveal this to Kanan, taking his uncle and aunt out of the game, cementing his place in Kanan's inner circle, and starting Breeze's rise to power in Queens. The rise of Unique. Season 4 gave us a jaw-dropping return. Unique rising from the ashes. In Season 5, his revenge plot could play a major role. He may even target Rock, using Kanan's hatred for his mother as leverage. Other potential victims? Lulu and Marvin. Naturally, once Kanan sees Unique's deadly streak, he won't hesitate to strike back. And from that point on, Kanan and Breeze are the new crime lords of Queens. The epic finale. In the series finale, Kanan and Breeze, now in control of Queens, will likely look to train the next generation. Enter Tommy and Ghost, hustling on their own. With Breeze showing interest in Ghost, we could see them joining Kanan and Breeze, setting the stage for Power Origins. When will Season 5 arrive? Unfortunately, there's no official release date yet, but we know Raising Kanan Season 5 is coming in 2026. Rumors point to summer 2026 as the most likely window. Get ready, because we're about to enter a brand new era in the Power universe. Now it's your turn. What do you think will happen in the final season? Will we see Tommy and Ghost? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Get ready, because the Power universe is about to ignite once again. The first look at Raising Kanan Season 5 is finally here, and if the trailer is anything to go by, this final season is going to shatter every expectation. Kanan is no longer the boy we once knew. He's fully stepping into the darkness, and the streets of Queens are about to witness a war like never before. Every relationship he has, every alliance he's built, is hanging by a thread. The tension is palpable, and the trailer hints at betrayals, shocking revelations, and a level of ambition that could change the entire Power timeline. Breeze is making his move. Unique is back for revenge, and Kanan's mother, Rock, is more dangerous than ever. Even if she doesn't pull the trigger herself, questions are already swirling. Will Kanan finally sever all ties with his family? Who will rise and who will fall in the first episode? And more importantly, how will these events set the stage for Power Origins? Strap in, because we're diving deep into every detail the trailer teased. and piecing together the explosive start to this final season. From the moment the trailer drops, you can feel the gravity of what's coming in Season 5. Kanan is no longer a teenager just learning the ropes. He's now a man with the weight of his empire and the wrath of his enemies pressing down on him. The trailer makes it clear that the tension between him and Rock has reached a boiling point. After the events of Season 4, where Kanan confronted his mother, thinking she killed Fame and Crystal, the trust between them is irreparably broken. Rock's calm, collected demeanor in that moment showed just how cold-blooded she can be, and the first episode will likely open with Kanan and Rock completely estranged. It's not just about family betrayal anymore. It's about survival. Kanan has already cut ties with Jukebox, whose loyalty to Rock and covert actions against him showed that their bond was based more on convenience than trust. The trailer hints at this fractured family dynamic being front and center as Kanan navigates the dangerous waters of loyalty, revenge, and ambition. Breeze, on the other hand, emerges as a critical player in Kanan's journey. The trailer teases their partnership, and it's clear that both men are laser-focused on power, willing to do whatever it takes to rise above the chaos of Queens. Breeze's knowledge about Pop's involvement in Crystal's death is going to play a pivotal role, and the first episode might show him strategically handing this information to Kanan, solidifying his place at Kanan's side. Every glance, every line in the trailer suggests that alliances will be tested, enemies will be made, and a new era of dominance is about to begin. Unique's return also looms large in the trailer, promising a wave of revenge and disruption that will only escalate Kanan's path toward power. The suspense is thick. Will Unique use Kanan's hatred toward his mother to his advantage? Will this lead to Rock's death, or will Kanan take a step back, letting fate decide? And in the middle of this storm, Kanan is shown grappling with his own morality, ambitions, and the question of who he can truly trust. The trailer doesn't just hint at action, it hints at strategy, manipulation, and high-stakes tension. We're not just watching a story about crime, we're watching the evolution of a kingpin in real time, and the first episode promises to set a tone of calculated chaos that will carry through the entire season. If the trailer is any indication, the first episode of Raising Kanan Season 5 is going to set the stage for the ultimate power shift in Queens, and the stakes have never been higher. Kanan's world is collapsing around him, and every move he makes will carry life-or-death consequences. One of the most gripping questions the trailer raises is, who will survive, and who will fall in this opening chapter? The trailer hints that Kanan's relationship with Rock is beyond repair. Their confrontation in Season 4 left a scar that may never heal, and while the trailer doesn't explicitly show a final showdown, it teases the tension that will explode in the first episode. Kanan may fire a warning shot, but the real danger comes from those waiting in the shadows. People like Unique, who are hungry for revenge and willing to strike when Kanan least expects it. The trailer also shows subtle but powerful signs that Jukebox will not be on Kanan's side, setting up an inevitable clash that could cost lives. It's clear that old alliances are dissolving, and Kanan must carefully choose who stands beside him as his empire begins to rise. Breeze's entrance is another highlight teased in the trailer, and it promises to be a game-changer. Breeze is not just a new ally. He is a calculated force who can shift the balance of power in Queens. The trailer strongly suggests that his knowledge of Pop's involvement in Crystal's death will become Kanan's leverage point. By revealing this secret, Breeze positions himself as indispensable, cementing a partnership built on strategy and mutual gain. It's easy to predict that the first episode will use this alliance to create the foundation for a larger power structure, showing Breeze as both a supporter and a catalyst for Kanan's rise. But with ambition like theirs, trust is fragile, and every step forward is riddled with potential betrayal. The trailer hints at this tension repeatedly. Quick cuts, intense stares, and lingering shots of confrontations suggest that every character is walking a fine line between loyalty and self-interest. Unique's presence in the trailer adds another layer of suspense. He is back, and he is clearly motivated by revenge. The trailer's brief flashes of him in the streets of Queens, coupled with menacing expressions and ominous music, indicate that he will be a major disruptor. The first episode might show Unique setting his plans in motion, targeting key players like Rock, Lulu, and Marvin. This would force Kanan to make impossible decisions, protect his family, or pursue absolute power. The trailer's imagery suggests that Unique's actions will be unpredictable, and his willingness to manipulate Kanan's emotions adds a thrilling psychological edge. We are likely to see Kanan struggling with rage, betrayal, and calculated retaliation, creating a tension-filled opening episode that immediately hooks the audience. But it's not all about death and revenge. The trailer also teases the rise of new players in Queens. Kanan's ambition, combined with Breeze's strategic brilliance, is likely to create opportunities for other characters to step into the spotlight. The trailer hints at moments of calculated scheming, power grabs, and the formation of new alliances, all of which suggest that the first episode will be as much about building power as it is about survival. The audience is being set up for a season where every action has consequences, where every alliance is tested, and where one wrong move could cost someone their life. The trailer makes it clear that Raising Kanan Season 5 is not just continuing a story, it is escalating it, turning every character into a potential threat or asset, and preparing viewers for shocks that could reverberate through the entire Power universe. Finally, the trailer hints at a twist that could redefine everything we thought we knew. While it doesn't reveal the details, there are moments, brief, almost subliminal shots of Kanan's intense gaze, Breeze's calculating smirk, and Unique's shadowed figure, that signal the first episode will end with a revelation powerful enough to change the trajectory of the season. Who dies, who rises, and who betrays whom are questions that the trailer doesn't answer. But it sets the tone for an explosive start that will leave audiences on the edge of their seats. The suspense is carefully constructed, making the first episode not just a beginning, but a promise of chaos, ambition, and the high-stakes drama that Raising Kanan fans have been waiting for. The first episode of Raising Kanan Season 5 is just the tip of the iceberg, and if the trailer is any indication, the entire season is gearing up to be a roller coaster of betrayal, ambition, and shocking twists. From the very beginning, it's clear that Kanan's world has shifted completely. Gone are the days when he was simply navigating the streets of Queens with hesitation. Now he is fully embracing his darker instincts, and the trailer teases moments that show just how far he's willing to go to cement his power. The fracture with his mother, Rock, is central to the season's conflict. While the trailer doesn't explicitly reveal their first encounter in Episode 1, the tension between them is palpable. Kanan has been forced to confront the reality that even those closest to him can be his greatest threat. The first episode will likely open with this estrangement in full effect, and we can expect the repercussions to ripple across the entire season. Every decision Kanan makes now carries consequences that could either strengthen his reign or destroy everything he's worked for. Breeze's presence looms large throughout the trailer, suggesting that he will play a key role in shaping Kanan's strategy in Queens. We know from previous seasons that Breeze is ambitious and calculating, and the trailer hints at his willingness to manipulate events behind the scenes. His knowledge of Pop's involvement in Crystal's death is likely the first move in a larger plan to gain Kanan's trust and position himself as indispensable. The first episode may show Breeze subtly revealing this information, setting up a partnership that could redefine power dynamics in Queens. But alliances in Raising Kanan are never straightforward. The trailer makes it clear that while Kanan and Breeze may share a common goal, the undercurrent of personal ambition is strong. Every scene hints at tension. Every glance and every line is loaded with the potential for betrayal. The first episode will likely explore the delicate balance between mutual gain and mistrust, showing that in Queens, loyalty is only as strong as the opportunity it serves. The trailer also teases Unique's role as a wild card in the first episode. His return is not just for revenge, it's strategic, calculated, and potentially lethal. Quick cuts of him in the trailer suggest that he is preparing to eliminate obstacles in Kanan's path, but his exact motives remain shrouded in mystery. Could he target Rock, Lulu or Marvin first? Will he manipulate Kanan's anger toward his mother to his own advantage? The trailer implies that Unique's actions will force Kanan into morally complex situations, pushing him to the edge of both strategy and survival. The first episode might begin the cycle of retaliation and manipulation, setting off a chain of events that could lead to shocking deaths and alliances shifting faster than anyone expects. Beyond the personal conflicts, the trailer hints at a larger structural transformation in Queen's criminal hierarchy. Kanan and Breeze seem poised to challenge the old order, taking out competitors and consolidating power in a way that will leave the audience questioning who can be trusted. Scenes of tense exchanges, quick negotiations, and fleeting glances in the trailer indicate that the first episode will be as much about building influence as it is about surviving attacks. It's clear that new players may emerge, some as allies, others as threats, and the stakes of each encounter will be high. Every character introduced in the trailer seems to carry an aura of potential danger, making the streets of Queens feel more unpredictable and treacherous than ever before. Finally, the trailer teases subtle hints of the connections to power origins, showing that the first episode is not just about resolving Kanan's immediate conflicts, it's about setting the foundation for the next generation. Ghost and Tommy's future in the Power universe is foreshadowed, suggesting that the events of Season 5 will directly influence the storylines to come. The trailer emphasizes that Kanan's rise, Breeze's ambition, and Unique's vengeance are all part of a larger narrative, linking past, present, and future in a tightly wound storyline. The first episode, therefore, will be both explosive and strategic, offering intense drama, emotional stakes, and moments that leave viewers questioning who will survive and who will be left behind. Every detail in the trailer points to a season that is meticulously crafted to thrill, shock, and keep fans glued to the screen. The trailer makes it unmistakably clear. Raising Kanan Season 5 is not just the end of a story. It's the dawn of a new era in the Power universe. Kanan is stepping fully into his role as a force to be reckoned with, leaving behind the hesitations and loyalties that once defined him. The first episode seems poised to showcase this transformation, with Kanan taking calculated steps toward consolidating power, cutting ties with anyone who stands in his way. The tension with Rock, already at its peak, is the perfect catalyst for his evolution. Every moment in the trailer emphasizes the distance now between mother and son. What was once family love is now a volatile mix of suspicion, anger, and ambition. Kanan's journey in Episode 1 appears to be about more than revenge. It's about establishing himself as the ultimate authority in Queens, and the trailer hints at the early moves he will make to secure his reign. Breeze is central to this new power structure, and the trailer teases the start of what could be one of the most formidable partnerships in the series. His intelligence, ambition, and knowledge of Pop's role in Crystal's death will allow him to guide Kanan while also advancing his own interests. The first episode seems likely to show Breeze carefully maneuvering behind the scenes, aligning himself with Kanan while simultaneously undermining other players. This dynamic creates a fascinating layer of suspense. While Kanan's rise may appear unstoppable, the trailer suggests that nothing in Queens is guaranteed. Every alliance carries the risk of betrayal, and every act of ambition could ignite conflict. Breeze's emergence signals a shift from old loyalties to a new strategic order, one in which power is won through cunning as much as through force. Unique's return in the trailer adds another dimension to this new era. His presence is a reminder that revenge is never far from the streets of Queens, and that even as Kanan rises, threats loom large from every direction. The trailer teases moments where Unique could exploit Kanan's anger and ambition, potentially destabilizing the fragile structures Kanan is working to build. Episode 1 will likely introduce this tension immediately, showing Unique's intentions in subtle, suspenseful ways, quick glances, cryptic actions, and strategic appearances that leave viewers guessing about his next move. This establishes a tone of unpredictability, reminding us that the path to power is rarely straightforward and that danger often comes from those closest to you.